Welcome back everyone, this is Fox. This is another Anno 1800 late game tip video. Today we're going to be going over fisheries, or the oil fisheries if you like, in the New World. Talk about the specialists I use and how I set them up. So, let's get into it. I took a screenshot of this setup I've got here and posted it on the Facebook page, and somebody asked for a video. I was intending to do one anyway because I was so happy with how it came out. So, let's have a look at it. So, here is your fish oil factory. You can have a look. We are at 335% productivity. Processing time is 0.8 of a minute, so 8 seconds. Each one of these has been affected by a trade union. You can see I've got 5 trade unions. Each one is being affected also by a Harbourmasters office. I have 4 of those, full coverage. Let's talk about what specialists I've got in here then. There's 25 of these fisheries, or 24 if I believe. We'll look, see what we're producing. So these 25 fisheries on this one bit of coastline can, at maximum, produce 153 tonnes per minute. It's a massive amount. I'll talk about what I'm using this for in a video later on down the line. Suffice to say, I'm not using it. I'm using it to make plantains, but I'm only using it for the sugar as a byproduct. You can see the sugar popping up here because of specialists I've got in the trade union there. But as I said, we'll talk about that in another video. For now, let's talk about what you get from the specialists. So the first one, Captain Moby, old dog of the sea. Is this bloke. Affects fisheries and pearl farms. You get a 50% productivity boost and occasionally produces tallow and gold. I'm getting quite a lot of gold from this setup actually. I'm getting 20 tonnes of gold a minute, which is going to come in pretty handy. I will use that. Where can you get him? Item source, you get him from the Research Institute, obviously. Military rewards, Visitors Pier. All of these ones I've used in this playthrough so far come from our Visitors Pier. He tends to come quite often. Yeah, I haven't had to craft any. I've used quite a lot of them. I use them in Mbessa as well, in my fisheries over there. Quickly go over there and show you. Where is my fish stew? I'm not using over here, I'm lying. Very similar setup. There is an equivalent. This lobster man. You get a 40% boost. It's not as good, but you can buy him from the trader over here, so it was easier for me to get hold of him. I am using him as well, yeah, let's see. Captain Moby. So, very handy. Put him in your Harbourmasters officers. Gives you a 50% productivity boost, extra tallow, and extra gold. The next one, Mother of Pearls. She gives you a 40% productivity boost and occasionally produces extra tallow as well. I mean, I don't know what...
A renowned personage has arrived.
Speak of the devil, look, Captain Moby comes as a visitor. I don't know why they give you a load of tallow as a byproduct. I mean, I don't use it. I only use it for soap. I'm pretty sure you can use it in other... You can use it in other things as well by changing the need of production lines and stuff. But I'm producing 70 tonnes a minute of tallow, I think, from that setup we've got going on. 67 tonnes of tallow a minute that I'm not using, I'm just throwing it away. So yeah, Mother of Pearls. She comes from the Research Institute as well, Visitors Pier, Military Rewards Trader. You can buy her from Eli or Isabel. That's what I did for this purpose. Rolled her pretty often over at Isabel. Let's have a couple of spins quick, see if we can get her.
We search all our visitors. A necessary precaution.
She came up pretty quick. I've used 10 or so in total because I've used some on my other chocolate island. Didn't take me that long to get her. She won't come now. No, we needed to just to show us. I'm not going to spam forever. Thought she might come if we were lucky. Ferris, you get a lot of.
This is not about revenge, but securing our people a future free.
But suffice to say, you can roll her from Isabel. The next one, long-range bottom trawler. This one gives another 40% productivity boost, but the main reason I use this is for the 50% reduction in workforce. So a Brucey bonus, minus 50% workforce, plus 40% productivity. This one, same deal. Research Institute, get it from diving, military rewards, monument. You can't get it as a guest, obviously, because it's not a person. Sumptuous Science Exhibition. This is where I get most of mine. Most of these trawler things from. My World's Fair Cape, Crown Falls, Science Exhibition. So it's a Sumptuous. I believe it's one of the middle ones that does actually produce her, but again, I didn't have to craft any of those. I had enough in stock to use her for all of these. I'm also got loads of these fisheries actually on my chocolate island as well. So we've got the same setup over here. Captain Moby, long range bottom trawler, mother of pearls. They're all the same. All exactly the same setup. So that's the 3 for the Harbourmasters office. You cannot get any better than this. I've checked it 10 times over. So we're getting 130% productivity boost and a negative 50% workforce just from the Harbourmasters office. We then go to the trade unions. These are the best 3 in my eyes again. Ferras, I use them in everything. 50% plus productivity, negative 10 workforce. So we're already on a negative 10, negative 60 overall workforce reduction. These are at 0, as I said in the description to the video. No workforce, not need any people to run them because of the specialists we've got. Ferras, I don't need to put him into the statistics page to tell you where you get him. You can get him from anywhere. You can roll him at Eli, you can roll him at Isabel, you get him quests, expeditions, you can craft him. Very easy to get hold of. He comes up all the time when you're rolling at Isabel or Eli. The printing press. This one's a bit more difficult to get. You can only get this one from craft this one from the Institute, if I'm correct. Affects all production buildings, plus 25% productivity, another negative 40 workforce needed. So Ferras, the printing press and the bottom trawler gives us the negative 100% workforce, so you don't need any people to run it. Quickly have a look at the printing press. Pretty sure the only place you can get this from is the Institute, yeah. Unless you have the DLC, the Anarchist. If you play with him in game, the Anarchist, I forget his name because I never do it, I think it's Hugo. You can buy this from him as an item. It comes up in his pool, able to buy it, but I haven't got him in this session, so it's telling me that the only place I can get this is the Research Institute. So every one of these I've used so far I have crafted. The last one, Beckoning, Spirit of Liberty, you get an extra 25% workforce reduction, which we don't need, but a 25% productivity boost. So that is all the items. We've got Captain Moby, Mother of Pearls, long range bottom trawl for the Harbourmasters office, Ferras, printing press, Spirit of Liberty for the trade union. Simple as that. The only other thing I have done is I've got a zoo over here with the Ocean Predators collection. These come up pretty often in the expedition, the World's Fair. Yeah, this gives us a 5% productivity boost, not much, and a 10% negative workforce needed. Probably didn't need to bring this over here, the amount I'm producing, but I thought, why not? I had it already in stock in my zoo on the Cape, so brought it over. So all of them together add up to a 335% productivity, perfect productivity, 0 workforce. And you can see, look, each of these fisheries costing me $3, so 324 is like less than $80 for the whole setup. $80 a tick, so all in all, an excellent fishery setup. It's costing me hardly anything, doesn't take any workforce. I'm getting extra tallow, extra gold.
You cannot do my job with soft hands, let me tell you that.
Yeah, can't do his job with soft hands. So what was I saying? 0 workforce, hardly costs anything to run them because of the reductions we've got. This couple of the trade union ones reduce the cost. This gives a -10 cost, And this one gives a minus 20% maintenance cost. The Ocean Predators gives a minus 10% maintenance cost. So we've knocked off virtually half the price of what it's costing us to run these fisheries. With the extra gold, with the extra tallow. It's an absolutely excellent setup. Looks cool as well when you're using this coastline. It's quite impressive. But yeah, that's it for now. I am going to do a video on about what I'm using this for in the very near future. I'll just say it quickly. I'm using it to plantains, obviously, along with the bananas that are being grown on this island. These are heavily boosted as well. Got tractors, super seed, Dr. Ali's are here, and the plough. Making the plantains with the fish oil. The main reason I'm doing this is because of Gennaro Garibaldi and Charlotte the Chocoholic give a byproduct of sugar. You can see every time this ticks through, I'm getting 2 lots of sugar. I think it's every 4th cycle or something, or every 2nd cycle, I'm not too sure. But this whole setup is just to create this sugar, because I'm using the sugar over here, obviously, to make my
What
chocolate.
brings you here, Governor?
The good thing about that is I've got the same 2 specialists over here in my chocolate factory, Gennaro Garibaldi and Charlotte the Chocoholic, as you can see. They also make sugar. So I haven't got any sugarcane plantations. I've got no sugarcane plantations, no sugar refineries. These use the second tier of workforce, the obrero workforce, and they use a lot more than what the plantain factories do. That's the main reason I chose to do it this way. I doubt very much it's more efficient than the other way which I use, which is straight to make chocolate out of coffee beans and cocoa, because you've got no intermediate groups of people, it's just farmers, and these are zero workforce as well. So all in all, this probably is more efficient to do it this way, where you just make your chocolate out of cocoa and coffee beans. Only thing is, it uses a lot of space. You can see this whole island is covered, and I've only got 2 trade union clusters in here making a chocolate. This one I will be able to fit 4 trade union clusters on. I am going to need to make a little bit more cocoa to fill these 2. I'm underproducing at the minute, I believe, on cocoa. Yeah, so I'm going to need to double the amount of cocoa on this island, which is not really possible. I've got a little bit of space here. So as I said, it's probably on par, or not really worth the effort, if I'm honest. But I just wanted to do it as a test, really, just to see how efficient it was. But yeah, I'll do a video on this full chocolate setup, talk about the routes I've got and the byproducts coming in another video. But for now, that was Anno 1800 tip, high-end fishery production and specialists needed. So I hope you learned something, and I'll see you in the next one.